Hello, everybody.
It was so spooky and just like.
Yes, it was. I had to remake timers, and I inadvertently had the wrong song on there. So I'm just going to pretend it was autumnal and purposeful.
I mean, it's a little bit like some October-y, spooky fall vibe.
Sure, we'll run with it. How's everybody doing? Hello.
I feel like we've been gone for so long, even though we only missed 1 week.
I know. It felt long. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
I'm making a conscious effort to not put any of Jessica's comments up tonight.
Yeah, my shelves are naked. I move in like 2 weeks, so the shelves had to get packed.
No, I'm kidding. Yes, they are.
That's why I'm bookless in the city tonight. I'm bookless. They're all, you can't see it because it's off screen, but it's just full of boxes now.
I know. She was really holding on. She was trying really hard to like have that be the last thing she packed so that in all the live shows until she left, there were still books. And I was like, you're being ridiculous. You need to start packing them.
Yeah.
She finally caved.
I miss seeing them though.
She was like, I'll leave the ones that are in frame. I'm like, that's still a lot of books to pack. Just pack the damn books.
Today, now you guys know what my shelves look like with no books.
It's okay. It's going to be so much fun to put them back together again.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good time. Yeah. I know.
It is.
She got specific book boxes. Like boxes specifically for books. I didn't even know that was a thing.
They're their size just right so that you can't overfill them and they don't get too heavy.
I love that. Hi, Jennifer.
Yes, I'm moving into a new apartment in a couple weeks, so I had to pack.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Here's mine. My carnelian is this, and then the carnelian ring that goes with it. It is definitely great.
Nice.
Yay! Oh gosh.
Congratulations!
Yay, congrats!
That is fantastic. So, speaking of, what is everybody working on tonight? We're going to do 2 45-minute sprints. Like always.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would call what I'm working on drafting, but I think I'm going to go back through because I haven't looked at this story in a while, and I'm not going to be able to fully entrench myself in drafting with like all the packing that's happening and the moving. So I think I'm just going to go back through and like read my outline and kind of like work because there's some things that since I wrote it that we talked about that I want to go in and change. So.
Yep. And I had a little brainstorming, problem-solving session with Amber earlier today. So I've got a lot that I'm going to try to rework on my draft of book 2, which feels ridiculous. Like, all I want to do is focus on this thing coming out. And instead, I'm, like, working on book 2. But it's okay. Let's see. Chloe came. Hello. Working on write-a-thon, planning things. My thumbnail's already in. All of that stuff is already done. I'm done. I'm ready. Plotting.
I know, and I'm in yours and Kate's.
I'm in both as well.
I'm excited.
Jessica was going to be in mine, but I'm debating whether or not to let her in. Super long, but amazing weekend. That's great. I think you should read. You should totally just read. I'm glad you had an amazing weekend, though. I love hearing that. I went away up the mountains completely by myself and wrote all weekend, and it was amazing. Chapter 34. There you go. And adding a scene to 17. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I've been having chronic headaches. I tweeted about that. I've been having really serious chronic headaches, like bad ones, which, WebMD has convinced me it's either like the end of my time here on Earth, or TikTok is convincing me that I'm awakening as a witch. I don't know which one it is, but it hurts. Studying for an exam. Good luck. Sam's going to see how much of her short story she can get edited. And then reviews on NetGalley you need to write. You got this. I let NetGalley get away from me. I had a couple arcs that they just came out and I did not get to them. Because writers. I use ice for mine. Yeah, I do too. Sometimes. Coke. I just finished like a caffeine. Caffeine will help.
Which is, you never finish them, so it's crazy that you finished it already.
It took me 2 days, but yeah.
Yeah, because you do like them flat, so.
I can't handle them. They hurt my stomach, but they help my head. So it's, gotta do it. Probably go to bed. Have to get up early tomorrow, but might read for a few minutes. All right. Well, then let's get started on the first sprint so that we can get our night started and be productive. I believe in all of you. You're going to do great things. And I will hopefully see you when the sprint is over. Chloe, if you go to bed, sleep well. And we'll get started on the first 45. Sound like a plan? Everybody ready?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it then. Witch awakening for sure. Probably. Good evening. Welcome.
Hello.
We're going to start our first 45.
All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Yep.
Jeez, you were quick with that. Like, take it off the screen.
I actually like looked over right when we were about to like the timer was about to go off, and I was like, "Oh, all right." I was ready.
You were just like, it wasn't even done. Like I could still hear it, and it was already like gone.
I know. I feel like most of the time I'm so late though, so I was like, "Well, all right." I looked up and there was like 10 seconds. I was like, "Oh, I'll pause my music and get stuff ready." Jessica said, "We didn't have to dick around for 5 minutes while Amber pulled up the timer. I wasn't ready."
I remembered by myself.
You did. We were waiting backstage. I think we still had like 15 minutes. And she was like, "Now would have been the perfect time for you to remind me about the timer." I was like, "I know, but I really, truly get joy out of reminding you live." I was not going to remind you.
It's so mean.
I know.
So mean.
Is it?
Yes. Because it makes me look like a freaking idiot.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Like if Amber would get the timer, like
God, dang it. I mean, it's not a new process. We got this.
I know, but it's different when we get on right before. But if we've been on for a couple of hours, like,
yeah, we were on for a while beforehand, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, she watched me pack while she ate dinner.
She watched me fill my unplugged book box. So, you know, I was just like, "You go pack for a minute. I got to film this video." It's fine. Hi, Amy.
I did. I packed a lot of knickknacks that were on my shelves after the books were gone.
There was some like, not books, but like clutter, you know, like stuff up on there. And she like cleaned them all. She's like, "If they're going to be empty, they might as well be empty." Very good. That's not bad. It's a decent percentage. Mm-hmm.
That's great for 45 minutes.
Yeah. That's a short book. We got quite a bit done. Finished another chapter. Very good. Decided I need to outline book 3. Before book 1. That's in order. You could do that.
Hey, you know what? It's just like reverse outlining. You've got to know what happens at the end so that you know what happens at the beginning. It's fine. There's people that do it that way. I'm not one of them, but there's people that do it that way.
No. My outline for book 2 just has the last chapter like,
I don't know. I saw it. It was
literally
like,
I don't know. I don't know. This should be fun. Like, I don't know.
And when I printed it for you, it was just like, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
You're
I
like,
know
you
now.
didn't have to print that one. I was like, it was part of your outline.
I was like, fuck if I know. I know I should, but I don't. I mean, I know now, but like I didn't at that time. 20-ish pages, not bad. Templates finished planner, started food prep. Are you eating anything good? I mean, I hope so. I would hope so, but like, what are you eating?
Food prep doesn't work well for me. I think I've said that like 100 times on here. When she says that, just like, I can't. I get so bored of food. Like I have to change it up.
No, I could eat the same thing for a week. It doesn't bother me.
You say that, but then when we went to highlights and we had chicken salad and then tuna salad and then egg salad, you were like, "No more."
Here's the thing. If I love something and I make like a batch of like, say, chili or something, I can eat it for a week. It doesn't matter because like I can switch it up. I can put it on like nachos. I can put different toppings on it. I can make it. I could do different things with it, right? Like if I make a ton of chicken, I can do a ton of different things with chicken. Like for shit's sake, stop with the salads. It was too much. Anyway.
Yeah, but most of the time when you prep, like you actually have your meal all put together and it's always like the same thing all week. Like there's no changing it up at all. And I can't do that. I can't.
I feel like you can still adapt. Even if you make like, say, chicken and peppers and onions. One day it can be a fajita. One day it can be on pasta. Like you could still can change it up.
The problem is if I'm prepping food, I'm on a diet and I can't have the pastas and the tortillas. Listen.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, and I agree, but in my head, it's like dieting, and I'm like, oh.
I was going through my phone. At about 8 minutes, I was going through my phone, and I was listening to all of the voice memos I've ever left myself while driving, and they're all notes on books. Like, well, I think this would be cool. Maybe we could work this into the story. And I was just like listening to them, and there was literally one, and I'm like, I don't even know what book this was for. This doesn't sound anything like one of my stories, and it was for the journal project when the journal project was still a murder mystery. And I was like, what? Like, it didn't make any sense. It was cracking me up.
You do get your ideas and stuff when you're driving. I remember one time you literally sent me a voice memo and stopped to take a picture because of these like stone things at this house. And you were like, I need to put this in my book.
I was like, they were like stone, like lions, like, you know, at the end of like a driveway, but they were on just like the face of it on pillars. It wasn't the full line. And I'd never seen anything like that. And I was like, I need something like that. And there are like stone statues at both of the courts, like both of the fake courts that play a role in the books. And it was directly from that moment. I was like, I got to stop and take a picture of this.
Yeah.
So I do. I have a ton of like little voice memos. Yeah.
I never do that. I never leave voice memos for myself, but it's an amazing way to like work out stuff.
So I was just listening to a whole bunch of those again to see if there was anything in there I could use.
Also, is it weird that like I never do things like listen to audiobooks when I drive or do voice memos because I live so close to the office before the pandemic that I didn't have time to get to do anything. But now I'm kind of, when I do have to go to the office once I move, it'll be like a 30-45 minute drive and I can like listen to an audiobook or do voice memos. Like it'll actually open up some space for my brain to like think about stuff while I'm trying not to scream at people in traffic.
Coming back from the Poconos was like an hour and 45 minutes or something. So I had plenty of time. I listened to an audiobook on the way up, and the way home I was just like going through all these changes and book stuff in my head. But I do a lot of like errands and stuff for work, or car line now and stuff for work. So like I've got time, and it's convenient for me.
Yeah, we did have a big brainstorming sesh right before you left. So
sent me into a spiral.
And I was like, okay, I gotta go do stuff. See ya, baby.
I was like, we got off, and I just sat there and I was like, oh no, what did I do? I was like, it's good things, but like, oh no. It's a time. Beartown.
Yay. I really need, it normally is like right here. It's not there anymore. It's in a box somewhere, but I do need to read it soon.
It's right here. It's right back here. I can't wait for the third one. I love that book so much. 144 words. Ooh. Did finish chapter 34. Yay. Now you go on to 17, right? In the next sprint. Got a concert scene down. Ooh. Well, we can get back into it soon. Psychological thriller mystery. So yes, knowing the end of it is vital. That's valid. Obtain tea. Organized notes. Very good. I love the obtaining of tea. I had taco meat. Needed to plan around. There you go. See, that's a very versatile thing, and then you can do a whole bunch of different things. That's what I was, It is a big one. Julie. It is. Yeah.
Very Greek.
It's very Greek. But I'm not like first generation born here. My great grandparents came from Greece. So my grandmother was born in Ohio, and then my father was born here. So I'm not like that closely Greek, but I'm like, it's pretty.
You would think your grandmother was born in Greece.
Well, yeah. So, Greek is her first language, and my dad speaks fluent Greek. but he hated Greek school so much, he did not send us to go to Greek school. So we know like smatterings of Greek. But my grandmother's very deeply rooted in like Greek culture. So like by proxy I am, but not really. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm Irish, but like many generations removed. So
Yes. My mother
I think
was a
great grandmother.
Mhm.
I think somewhere like that.
I think it was my great grandparents on both sides, because my mother was a Macmillan. So I am very Irish on one side and very Greek on the other. But they both came over around the same time. Yep. Yes, it is. How did we do? How did you do?
I did okay. I went through and went through about the first quarter of the book and read through the outline and made a couple little tweaks. So pretty good.
Very good. I made some tweaks, added some stuff in that we have talked about earlier, and I'm at 1797 for the day. Not bad considering I had to travel and get stuff done when I got back, so it's not bad. By proxy and by how many vowels can we stick in this last name? A lot.
A lot of them in there.
A lot of them in there. My brother and I did not want to learn Greek. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm pissed my dad didn't force me to do it when I was younger. I would have hated him in the moment, but as an adult, learning languages is impossible for me. Like I really maxed out by like the end of high school. I was done being able to like absorb languages. And it's really difficult for me. The great news about living with a Greek grandmother who has Alzheimer's is every time I use a Greek word, she goes, "Oh, I didn't know you could speak Greek." And she tries to like slide me a $20 bill because she's proud of me. And I was like, I just said goodnight.
Score. I just used the same one like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I was like, I just said goodnight and I love you. And she's like, "Oh, you could say that? Say it again." And I was like, I've been saying it for 40 years, but okay, here we go. But yeah, I don't know much. Thank you. Yesterday I got over 6,000 words. Yesterday was a really good day for me. Today has been okay, but between like cleaning up the house and driving home and all that kind of stuff, I just didn't get as much done today. But I got quality brainstorming in. So I needed that. Yeah, I turned 41 Friday, and languages are not my thing.
It's hard when you're older.
My brain is set. It's not going to happen. It is cute. She gets very excited. But I'm also like not confident enough in it. So when she asks me to repeat it and she's like really paying attention to it and like it's her first language, I'm like, I don't want to say it again. Don't make me. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't use it, you lose it. It was wonderful. It was a good day. It was a good day. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I know. I can't take it. It feels very like manipulative when she doesn't remember stuff. I'm like, oh, I can't. I want to take it. I'm not going to take it. It's okay. All right. Are we ready for our last 45? What do you think?
Yep.
All right. If you're sticking with us through the last sprint, we've got another 45. We're going to keep on pushing and we'll touch base at the end and get ready to go into the week, having been super productive tonight. So let's do it. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
I did it slower that time.
Gosh, every time I look over and I see these empty shelves, it makes me go like,
oh. I asked you, I was like, you can keep a couple books out. You might, and you're like, I'm not reading. It doesn't matter. I'm just putting them all away. I think I probably would have had to leave at least a couple, but
I do actually have a couple. Like I have my Kindle out and I have that cozy mystery that I was reading out.
Your like bedside table ones.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Yeah.
So if anything, I do have a couple to read. And then, you know, other ones are coming soon, I'm sure, that I've pre-ordered.
Yeah. Get it. So how did we do, everybody? How'd you do, Amber?
I made it almost to the halfway point, which on, what do you call it? One Stop for Writers is like the point of no return and the major setback area is like the middle point. So that's where I made it to.
Very nice. In the outlining phase. Yeah. I really wanted to be to like act 3 at the end of this weekend, and that did not happen, which is okay. I did a lot of writing. Like I'm still like, how did I not get there? But I didn't get there. So it's okay.
You did a lot of writing. Your book is a lot longer than I think you expect it to be. It's just naturally longer than book 1. So you're thinking like, oh yeah, I can get to here and here, but really that's this many words and a little harder to do.
It's a little bit harder. So I got about 1,000 words that time. I'm at 2,710.
That's great.
And I'm 1, 2, 4 chapters away from Act 3.
And how many does that give you for the day?
For what?
The day.
Words?
2,710. You wrote earlier today.
Oh, I don't know. I closed it. Like I closed Scrivener when I left the Poconos. So I don't know because it resets when I close.
You had like 7 earlier?
Yeah, I don't know. So I think I went into the weekend just under 60K or right at 60K. And right now I'm at 75, 68.
So you got about 15K over the weekend.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's great.
Right around somewhere like probably 10, 11.
If that was me, it would be like, oh my God, that's amazing. I can't believe you did that. But for you, it's like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's okay. Like I've seen you do more. I've seen you do less. Like
I've seen myself do that in like a day. So
yeah. But
it's okay. I mean, that's a rare
highlights day. So
that'll
that's
happen.
a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
That doesn't happen every day, but sometimes.
I think the most I've hit in a day is like 11,000. I think is the most I've hit in one day.
A highlighty day. Yeah.
Hi, Abel.
Our buddy old pal.
We used to have a podcast with him.
We did. I was only able to write down the basic structure I want to follow for my trilogy because my cat decided to sit in the notebook. Yeah. Because cats. That's when I yeet a cat off the notebook. It's time for you to move.
She texted me. I don't care if you get mad at me, Rosie. She texted me. If you were hoeing it up in a change your own adventure, would you bang one guy in the morning, a different one in the evening, and then have a threesome at night? I was like, Jesus Christ.
I got the same one. And I was like, is it like 4 different dudes or like the same dude, plus another one? She was like, oh, they're all different. I was like, Jesus.
I said, if I was dedicated to the hoe game, maybe. But like, if you were watching when I got the text, my face was like, geez.
I got the same one. More books will definitely show up before she leaves. Yes.
Not many though.
'Tis the life we lead. No. 1, 2, 1.
Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah.
Still productive. There you go. Put dishes away with laundry. Crushing it.
I'm great about putting the laundry in the washer, and I'm great about putting the laundry back into the dryer. It's just getting it from the dryer into my closet that I have the problem. Because I procrastinate and I wash clothes late at night, and then I'm tired. I just go to bed and the dryer's still going. And the next day I'm like, I'll just grab what I need out of there. I'll put them up later. And like, it keeps going for at least 2 or 3 days. And finally I'm like, okay, I'm going to turn the freaking dryer back on, get rid of the wrinkles, and then I'm going to put them up. And then finally I do after like 2 or 3 days. So
no, I can't do that. Congrats on your Chapter 17 scene. That's amazing.
Julia is always killing it.
I have, what is it, like the TikTok? I only have 3 looks.
And that's it.
That's it. I only have 1, and it's like, do the thing. That's my own.
Julie is either being super productive or she's sleeping.
It's
about all she's got.
It is all I have. It's very
There's
true.
only one other look, and it's she has insomnia and she's in bed and watching TikTok too late. Other than that, she's sleeping or she's productive.
That is true. Freaking TikTok. It got worse when I started making like book talks, because then I'm like looking at the performance and I'm like, oh, well, which draft do I want to go live with next? And then I'm like, then I'm on it even more, because I'm like, oh, well, I'm on here looking at my stuff. I might as well like check out some other people. So stupid. Finished straightening the rest of my room, hung up laundry. Look at you. Got sucked into a video for a minute. It's fine. Did a smidge of reading. 141 of Beartown now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you keep getting distracted, but
that's still a good chunk in, though.
That's good. I love that book so much, but I get it. It's a slower, more character-driven book, so it's a little harder. If you do audiobooks, and like that's something that you can see yourself enjoying, the audiobook was really good. I did the audiobook. You guys are killing me. I couldn't leave.
Do you remember, like, there was one day that you were like, oh, my laundry's done, and then you were over at your bed, like, putting your laundry in, and I was like, what is it like? And you were like, what? And I was like, what is it like not procrastinating and just doing the laundry when it's done? I don't know that life.
I can't. There's no point to procrastinating. At some point, it has to get done. I'm just going to do it when it needs to get done. Like, I can't. The idea of putting it off and just like leaving it there, if I don't genuinely forget about it because I get like sucked into doing something that, like writing or doing something, and I just completely forget that I was even doing it, I can't imagine just actively ignoring it. That would never work for me. Ever. I couldn't do it. Dedicated to the Hoe Game needs to be a book title.
It is a good title of a book.
That is a good one. It's a great one. I did help her narrow down. It's a great idea. It's a fantastic idea, even. Got a dash. Bye. Drive home for the night. Thank you. Told myself I was going to write, but... Ooh, that's fine. That's a good book. I'll get it.
It's one of your favorites, so I'll let you have it.
Mm-hmm. Super excited. That's a good one. Just finished the R.L. Stine Masterclass. Highly recommend.
We did that one.
We did do that one. Yeah. I don't fold and put away laundry. It just gets moved from the clean basket to the clean basket to my body. Fair. A basket of clean clothes sitting in the corner of your room. I don't understand. Now, listen, here's the thing. I fold all the clothes on my bed? Yes. Will I then take all of the folded clothes and cram them into a drawer to the point where like clothes are sticking out of the drawer? Also, yes. Will I then proceed to like pull from the bottom of that stack of folded clothes the next morning and mess everything up? Yes, but they're away in the drawer. It's not nice. I don't hang them. They're wrinkled.
I'm at
but they're
least
away.
not as bad as my brother. My brother
They're
will
away.
literally, I'll have to take his clothes out of the dryer and put him in his room so I can dry my clothes. And then I'll see his pile go from like the bed to the chair, then to the chair to the bed, bed to the chair, chair to the bed. Like, I at least put them up once I do get them out of the dryer.
Yeah. No. Short sleeves or sleeveless. It depends on how hot it is where you are still. We're up in the 80s still in September, which is weird.
It's still really hot here, so
yeah.
It's not normal. It's normal here.
Yeah. I don't know. Laundry and dishes. I will procrastinate on a dish.
I'm just a professional procrastinator.
I'll leave some dishes in a sink. I can ignore a full sink for a while.
I will stop procrastinating when I'm not able to actually get shit done really quickly. Because I work really well under pressure. And so then I keep procrastinating and I get to the point where I have to work under pressure and I do it really well. So I'm like, why change now? Bye. Bye. I had fun getting to play with the baby today.
Yeah.
He was being fussy, but it was fine.
He leaves his shoes in random places.
Okay, I'm bad with my shoes. My shoes are always in random places. I take them off. No. I don't think about it. I just take them off when I need to take them off.
No. Mine, I mean, they get kicked into the corner of my room, but it's one corner of my room. That's where they always are. I couldn't leave them just laying around. Yeah. Oof. That's a fun pressure change. I'm just lazy AF. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm far enough away in Texas that I won't think I'll be really affected much, but
you'll be good. That's good. Guys, you all did really well tonight. I'm proud of all of you. Well done. What is everybody most excited for the coming week?
I don't have much to be excited for. I'm going to spend it all packing.
Wah, wah.
Also, he's not really a puppy. He's like old. He's 12.
He's
right there. He's an old man. He's an old man. Look at all that gray in his hair. Oh, used to be so.
Well, here's the good thing though. Like, your next apartment is going to be really awesome. It's going to be a great layout. So that's something exciting for your next week. Not next week exactly, but like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Saturday you get to babysit a squishy baby. I love that. Jessica, do you have Friday night sprints? I think I'm going to miss them. I've got a family dinner Friday night. I think I'm going to miss them. But I think you do. You had a surprise Saturday this weekend, but I think next Friday is your regular one. Payday Friday.
I get paid on the 1st and the 15th now, so I do get paid next week or this week.
Love that. See? Love that for you.
I get paid and then I get to pay a pet deposit so I can take my pups to my next apartment.
Sister's baby shower. Yay.
That's fun.
Vaultathon. Very nice. Helping host your first event.
Project Semicolon.
Very nice. It's fitting for this month. Yes, Friday night sprints. All right. Well, then if anybody wants a Friday night sprint, you can go to Jessica's channel, 8 p.m. EST, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's normally your time. And then Sunday, we'll be back here again on this channel for sprints. I'm glad you were able to make it too. You're very, very welcome. Have a great week. Heading to bed. Good night. I don't know what I'm most excited for, but
You have a family dinner. Are you excited about that?
I am. Yeah. Because my great aunt is coming and I've not seen her in a very long time. She's getting very old. So I would like to see her again. That will be nice. It's been a minute. So, you know my time. I do. I remember to show up eventually. It's just usually late. And I know I won't be there this time. So you know ahead of time. It's not personal, even though I am still mad at you. But that's going to be it for this round of sprints. And we'll see you next weekend, Sunday, 8 p.m. EST, right back here.
It'll be the last time I will be in this apartment on one of our live shows next weekend.
It's true. We got to figure out if you're going to be able to do them from wherever you are for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see.
If not, I'll call in some guest hosts. All right, everybody. That's it. Have a fantastic week. Thank you for sprinting with us. And we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.